So Patty, what do your campers say Camp Dreamcatcher means to them?
Campers say that camp is a dream they don't want to wake up from. They also say that the counselors pick up the broken pieces of me, and it's the only place that they feel comfortable talking about HIV and AIDS. And for them, it's their safe haven because it's family.
Friends, Drew here in beautiful Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, in the lower level of the market at Liberty Place with Patty, who is the executive director of Camp Dreamcatcher and has been doing this for 28 years. You've been seeing us put some posts out there about their Over the Edge event, and we want to share with you a little bit what's going on. But Patty, first off, tell our viewers and our fans and our clients that have been with us for years who Camp Dreamcatcher serves and what really your mission is.
Sure, so our mission is to provide free therapeutic programs for kids who have HIV/AIDS themselves, someone in their family does, or someone's died of AIDS. So those programs are held throughout the year, and we do a one-week camp, we do weekend retreats, mentoring programs, a holiday adoptive family program, college scholarship, all for free.
So this isn't just a summertime, they go to camp, this is a year-round opportunity.
It's a year-round opportunity. So we serve about 120 kids throughout the year, now ages 5 through 35.
And you were telling me that you serve kids from all, students and campers from all up and down the East Coast, but that you have a large contingent that's right here in Chester County.
Yeah, so we serve about 30 kids in Chester County throughout the years, and we're really tied into them so that if there's anything going on, if there's a crisis or a need or something going on in their family, we're really connected and help them out.
So the core of this program, the summer component, that takes place locally where?
At Camp 𝗗𝘂𝘀𝘁.
Okay, and then you also have something that takes place down at North Bay?
Yeah, so we do our leadership retreats and counselor retreats down at Camp North Bay in Maryland.
So what kind of staffing does it take to put on an event for 100 young people who are affected by HIV/AIDS?
Well, since the beginning, we've been volunteer-based, and that continues. I'm the only full-time person. We have 4 part-timers in the summer, and then over 220 volunteers.
So really making a huge impact. They come to camp for a week and have that camp experience, but there's also those therapeutic components as well.
Yeah, so we're the only camp like ours on the East Coast. And therapeutically, how that makes us unique is that all of our programs are facilitated by therapists or licensed practitioners, so any of the groups that we offer. They also have all the fun stuff at Camp 𝗗𝘂𝘀𝘁. They go, there's a wilderness program, there's pickleball this year we played, there's laser tag, go-kart racing, basketball, swimming, all that fun stuff.
Okay. And so our fans have seen us, talking about getting to shove our team off this 8-story building in Kennett Square. Tell us about Over the Edge.
So Over the Edge, Catching Dreams Over the Edge, is the first time in Chester County this is being held. Over the Edge is a company, this is all they do. They're a rappelling company, and we partnered with them. This is the largest, the biggest event we've ever had with Camp Dreamcatcher. Right now, we've raised $60,000. We hope to raise $80,000 by a week from tomorrow, September 29th.
Okay, so Cope Construction has signed up to help sponsor this event. We've got 4 members of our team going over the edge. Norm, Kevin, Priscilla, and I are all signed up to take the leap of faith. But in order to get there, we need to raise some additional funds. We're supposed to raise, basically $1,000 a person.
Yes.
To get our team across and over the edge. So there's ways that you can help with that. We'll have a link down in the description if you want to help sponsor our team. But there's also the option you could join our team. You could come on board as another person that would rappel down. And when's the deadline for them to sign up?
They can sign up the day of the event. So we really encourage people to come into Kennett Square. We're right at the corner of State and Broad Street at the Franklin Center is where it's taking place. And this is really an event that helps us make dreams come true for kids coping with HIV and AIDS in our community. So I really appreciate you sponsoring the event and going over the edge for us.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to actually have our truck parked across Apple Alley to keep that shut down to make sure that that area is clear for the people who are coming down the wall. And if you want to join our team, you can sign up. You can become a part of our team, or you can start your own team and join in the efforts of trying to raise, the number was $1,000 a person.
Yes.
To go over the edge of the building, and that's going to help a tremendous amount. You're trying to raise approximately, you said $80,000?
We would love to raise $80,000, yes.
So that's the goal, and you can help get us there, and that's going to benefit young people right here in Chester County, but also all up and down the East Coast. What else do we need to know about Camp Dreamcatcher?
Well, I would just really say that the funds that are being raised make a direct impact. For us, it's really the amount we raise impacts the number of kids.
There's a direct correlation to how many campers you can
Yes, so this year we've increased 18 more kids. Next year we hope to increase maybe 20 more kids. So every year, a lot of people believe or think that HIV/AIDS is not an issue anymore. And we know that it is. We see that it is. We see the impact having a parent who has HIV/AIDS or losing a parent or having it yourself, the impact that has on children. So we really encourage you to support the event.
Now, I think you told me that you've been doing this for about 28 years, give or take, and you've had some full circle experiences with young campers coming back as then counselors. Tell us about that.
So this year we had 22 kids whose parents were campers, and some of those children, their parents died. So what was really impactful was to have the kids at camp in the same cabin that their parent, their mom or dad was, and often with the same counselors they had. Because so many of our counselors, 70%, have been coming over 10 years. So that's really full circle. In addition, many of our counselors used to be campers. This year we had 18. And that, I can talk about HIV and I can provide compassion and empathy, but there's nothing like having someone who has it themselves to be able to sit with a camper and share their experience and hope with the camper.
That really makes an impact for them. Now, Camp Dreamcatcher, beyond just having fun at summer camp, there's also some life skills that you guys are teaching. Talk about that.
Yes, so when kids are 15, they can start coming to our leadership retreats where we talk about career readiness, college readiness, resume writing, job interview skills. We do financial literacy with PayPal. So we talk about budgeting and what's credit and, how do I get an apartment, all of those things. And then we also talked this year, we started talking about tech schools and things outside of college for kids who don't want to go to college or not interested in that. And also certifications, really trying to help kids move through that tough time when you're going from being a high school student to college at that age. Because if you have HIV and AIDS and you've been seeing your pediatrician your whole life, when you get to be 18 to 21, you have to transition out of that. So we've learned that for many of the kids, we're the most consistent adults in their lives. And to continue that during that process is really, really important.
Very cool. So our team's already committed to, we're obviously going to try to go over the edge. Our company's already put in a little bit, just shy of about $500 towards that effort. We'd love for you to join us in that. But beyond the financial donations, you also need some volunteers.
Yeah, so we need volunteers for the day of the event. We need 3 more rope volunteers. What that means is on the 28th, Thursday, you will get trained from 1 to 4, and then you volunteer all day on Friday. With that, you get a chance to rappel, and there's no experience necessary. So you'll be helping out. The over the edge people do all the rappelling stuff. They take care of all of that. But you help out at the landing zone, standing as people are coming down. So those are the rope volunteers. We still need a couple more event day volunteers.
And the date of the event is the
29th, September 29th. The first person to go over the edge is at 8 a.m. registration. So they will go over at 9. I think there'll be a couple of your folks at 9 a.m.
Obviously, the sponsors are a big part of what you guys are doing. Who do you have involved this year helping make this happen for you?
Oh my gosh, we've got so many great sponsors. We've got in-kind donors. So each repeller is going to get coupons from 𝗗cie 𝗲𝘂 for ice cream, KBC. A lot of shops are giving discounts on the day of the event. We also have companies like yours sponsoring the event. We've raised $30,000 in sponsorships, which at the beginning was my goal, and we reached it. So it's just great. Sponsorships start at $250 and go up to $10,000.
So please check out the website and look and see who some of those business sponsors are. Make sure you thank those folks. What is the website where they can learn more about this event?
They can go to campdreamcatcher.org, and the event is right there on the landing page.
And of course, Tracy and I will put the link to our 𝗗𝘂𝘀 Construction's team page down in the description as well. Patty, anything else you want to add?
I think that's it. We're just excited. This is the first time this is being done in Chester County, so thank you so much for coming on board and going over the edge.
It's kind of a big, Kennett Square, this is kind of a big deal happening. If you've seen that big tall building off, backside Apple Alley, it's going to be up there. So we're excited about it. Patty, thanks so much for joining us today on this edition of Forever Home. If we can solve a problem for you, give our team a call, 484-748-7708. And we're finished with you. Proud to say it's not just done, it was 𝗗𝘂𝘀. We'll catch you guys in the next edition of Forever Home. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Thank you for going over the edge so I can have an adventure at camp.
I'm over the edge for camp.
I hope to see you September 29th for the Over the Edge event.
Thank you, Camp Dreamcatcher!